Can you guys hear me better now? Is the audio better? Hopefully the audio is better. Somebody answer my question. Is my audio better or not? Okay. Right on. As long as you guys can hear me. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, for the folks just joining in, I was just talking about how I can't talk right now. I'm having a very hard time articulating anything. I can't put a full sentence together and let it out because my sleeping pattern is like at its worst. Just not getting enough sleep. It's good here in North Carolina. North Carolina! I don't think anybody's shouted out North Carolina during my lives. That's cool. That's dope. I feel like I didn't get to appreciate the person who was supporting from Portland, Oregon. I'm always very excited to see anybody who's representing 20 Laboratory for my home, my stomping grounds. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Portland, Oregon. So it means a lot to see anybody supporting from the Northwest. Somebody just said pull it out. What the fuck? A little context here. Someone said I'm from Portland. Hey! A virtual fist bump. Someone says I want to go to Portland. Portland is a beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful place. I always talk about it. Eventually, if we branch out and make a studio space in the States, I've always wanted to have one in Portland. So hopefully that happens soon. Arab fan. Hey. Somebody just said hi Chuhyun. That feels weird. Chuhyun. Nobody calls me Chuhyun. That's crazy. The only person who ever calls me Chuhyun, like straight up, is my parents these days. I have nobody else calling me Chuhyun. Ever thought about collaborating with Zico? Why not, man? In the past lives, I think people asked me this before. I majorly respect that dude. That guy's hustle is at 100. I don't even, actually. The funny thing is, I don't know if I'm sure actually he doesn't know of me. But we had mutual friends way back when. Way back when. And he definitely knew of me then. And he and some of his former members, I guess, saw my friend and shouted me out randomly. So that was cool. But I'm fairly sure he doesn't remember me anymore. But point being, since then, I mean, even before then, I remember my friend telling me about how hard he works, and this was even before they were like who they were at that time. When I say they, I'm talking about his former group. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that man is still working hard, and if anything, I'm sure he's working even harder because now he's doing his own thing. I think he's running his own label, and so. Collaborate with Ash Island. I randomly not ran into him in person, but I ran into some of Ash Island's music because of, why was it? I just actually don't even remember why I first got to hear his songs, but yeah, I think he has a lot of great songs. I think he's a really dope artist. I love his energy. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. The funny thing is, this is also something that me and Mike have been talking about. I know I've talked about this on live before too, but we've been talking about collaboration ideas. You guys know how much I've been always talking about how I kind of shy away from doing any collaborations because I want to build my own repertoire before I do anything with anybody else. But yeah, I'm very, very close to that point where I'm actually ready to delve into that arena of collaborating with other artists that I respect. So hopefully we'll figure that out soon. Hopefully it's with somebody that you guys will actually enjoy hearing or seeing. Yeah, that'll be dope. Collaborate with Q. I'm just gonna straight up tell you that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna tell you when, but that's gonna happen eventually. Collaborate with DPR. I mean, that too. Someday in the future, that's gonna happen no matter what. I'm gonna like force Christian to make a song with me. One day, I'm just gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna have a whole song ready and be like, "Yo, Christian, now is the time." Michael, just let me hear what? The original version? The original version of what? Sorry, guys. I'm waiting for Michael's comment here. He's talking about something. The sketch version of Dante? I don't even know what you mean. You mean the demo? Of Dante? Oh, that wasn't Dante. Hold up. I like how Michael's over here on my cacao also. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could... Hold up, give me a second. Where is it? So... Do I even have it? Mike, I might not even have it. And I'm not just saying that either. Oh, yeah, man. I can't find it right now. I'll figure it out later, and maybe I'll turn it on later. But Mike wanted me to leak or give you guys a little sneak of a song that Q and I actually worked on, and I'll be honest, it was the only reason why that song got trashed was because of me. Q did an unbelievable job on the song. Mike, I know what song you're talking about, but I can't find it right now. Actually, it's not even... I'm not ducking your request. I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of it, but I can't even find it right now, bro. Yeah. I would have to go in my phone, and I'd have to turn off the live to actually go through my phone and find the song and play it. So, yeah. Let's just skip that for now. But yeah, I mean, the song idea was great at the genesis of that song. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. It was a very interesting song for sure. Yeah, I definitely don't have it on this computer. I have it on the other computer. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not here like I'm not yanking anyone's chain. Like I actually wanted to play for you guys, but yeah, I can't play right now. Let's see the biceps now. No, it's fine. Corey, please, what's your favorite song right now? My favorite song is Troubles by Corbyn. Otherwise, no joke. The song that's playing right now in the back is my favorite song that's recently released, which is off of Kanye's new album Donda, featuring Playboi Carti. The song's called Off the Grid. It's a very good song, so go check it out. PH1. PH1. I mean, I don't know about the guy, but the funny thing is I've heard how talented he was over and over again. And just to put that energy out there, even Mike just brought him up before. He was just like, hey, that guy is a really, really talented guy. You should probably think about hitting him up or something. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know him personally. So I know a lot of the folks around me know him, but I don't know him personally. But I have heard only good things about the guy. So maybe. Oh yeah, I mean, I think before I forget, I need to keep plugging it in there. Go check out Troubles by Corbyn, by me. It's not on any streaming platforms right now. It's on YouTube. The video is out, so go check that out. It would mean a lot to us. And that song, Troubles in particular, it means a lot to me because I know how emotional I felt. Like, emotionally, I could put myself there. I know how I felt writing the lyrics. I know how I felt making the song. I know how I felt arranging the song. So, yeah. I saw a couple comments that you guys left about how you guys feel me. You guys know how I feel when you heard the song. And that means a lot to me. I know I like to joke around. I can't go a second without trying to make a joke because I feel really awkward when things get too serious. But honestly, like when I see comments like that, it means a lot. It means a lot to me when I see people saying that they get me, you know. So yeah, go check out the song. Hope you guys like it. I have nothing bad to say about my own song. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and just praise myself like that. But I will say it's a really, really good song. It's very, yeah. I won't talk about it too long because I get super bashful when it comes to talking about my own music or like promoting myself. So just go check out the song. Gemini or Jay Park, both dope as hell. Dope as hell. Hopefully this Gemini character also. Another person that Michael put me onto. Not in person, but his music. And good God, that guy is super talented. Definitely vibe with his whole energy. Bruh, I mean, I'm gonna hit him up. He doesn't know me. I'm not that kind of person. I don't slide into other people's DMs, especially for favors. But yeah, I would love to pick at his brain and, you know, try to see where he's at, man. Like, I don't know him in person, but I'd love to talk to him. Collaborating with that guy would be really fun. Do you want us to contact them? Hell no, don't, no. I love how you guys are just bombarding the comment sections with your favorite artists. I mean, who knows though? And I don't mean that in a sense of just like avoiding the question of whether or not I'm going to do a collaboration with some other artist or not. It's more about, I love that you guys would be excited about a collaboration because it's a topic that's been brought up recently a lot with Michael. So it's definitely something that we are looking into and thinking about. So yeah, it would be cool I would be excited about you guys being excited about me sonically being on a track with somebody else, to see how that meshes. So yeah, that's cool. Apparently Michael loves Doja Cat. I'm always in awe when artists write about how they feel. Yeah, I won't lie. I feel like a lot of artists do, and this is not to call out any artists, um, but I think you could always tell when someone's being insincere in their songs, and that has nothing to do with how good they are at singing. It doesn't have anything to do with how good the production is. Sometimes it's just about, it could be the most obscure songs that you've never heard of, and by artists that you've never heard of. But I would run into some of these like really, really just underlooked, overlooked, whatever you want to call it, artists that are going under the radar. I would hear some of these songs sometimes just through recommendations and me digging for different music that have, and for the lack of, I don't know, the only word I could think of right now is relatable. But I feel like there should be a deeper or a better word for this. But yeah, since the only word I could think of is relatable right now, some artists, like if you listen to their songs, it just speaks to you. Like it hits you differently. Again, as an engineer, when I work on a song, and I always try to focus more on the sonic part, the frequencies, how things are laid out, and how a certain frequency makes you feel, and why certain people decided to use this part of the spectrum over this part, and how the imaging is said. But yeah, sometimes you just hear these really, really like, and this is not to not that I'm calling out any names, but like say I heard a really amateur mix, or just like you could tell it's just like somebody who's never had any experience mixing a song. I would still hear the song and be like, damn, like this is a beautiful song. Because you could just feel how sincere they are on their music, and in their music. So yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I get you guys when somebody's in the comment section talked about an artist being sincere. Like, I completely agree with that. Authenticity, exactly. Collaborate with Alex. I mean, you guys know that's gonna eventually happen. Man, we're a family. Of course it's gonna happen. Like, if you guys start calling out names like, like the folks that you guys know that we always hang out with, like, of course that's gonna eventually happen. So yeah, you guys don't even have to worry. Like, Alex is of course, like, that's a must. That's definitely gonna happen. Absolutely love Troubles. Want it on Spotify. The song will be available on all the, well, not all, but Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, and YouTube Music very soon here. So just keep your eye out. I'll post about it, so you guys will know when it's up. So it will happen. It will happen. Corey and Mike. Corey and Mike would be a dope collaboration. We all need to hear Mike. One of these days I'm gonna make Mike a track. We'll see how that goes. You guys will be surprised, man. That guy has some ideas. Ashley. Yeah, Ashley is somebody that I really wish would take their music careers a little bit more serious. Not to say she doesn't care about music. She absolutely loves music, and you guys could tell. Like, she's super talented. She's got insane vocals. I think she's just too busy right now. She has a lot on her plate. She has a lot to do. She has a lot of responsibilities, but I feel like one of these days she's gonna want to get back into it for sure. So, and I'd be super excited about it. What's your favorite type of coffee? Just black coffee. Black coffee. Iced Americano. Every day my birthday. Cake, cake, cake. I don't know what that means, Mike, but I'll let it go. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. Chung collab. I mean, yeah, like, again, he's another guy. You guys know that we totally tight. Huh? We totally tight, so. What? Sorry, Mike sent something, but I completely missed it. Corey and BM. I mean, BM. Yeah, that would be dope. Another guy I've talked about endlessly about how talented the guy is. He's a really humble dude too. He's got really good energy. So yeah, I mean, another guy I would love to work with. And yeah, it's funny because it's just like I haven't reached out to anybody around me to do a collaboration because, again, I haven't been thinking about doing a collaboration until very recently. So yeah, but BM's also one of those people that was in my mind. I was like, yo, I should hit him up because I think it'd just be interesting to see how BM and I would work together. But we'll see. I mean, the guy is super busy, so. And I'm not gonna force anybody into a situation that they're not trying to get into, like, because in the end, they are all artists and they all have a vision. They have an idea of what they want to do. So if I, for an example, had an idea of a song that they're not rocking with, or somebody else has a song idea for me that I'm not rocking with, I wouldn't want either parties to feel uncomfortable about that. So that's another thing that, you know, I think I'm being more particular about too. So somebody keep saying Blue. Blue is a dope artist. Mike said he's very, very busy. Mike is very busy. Mike is a very busy person. Is BM actually in the live right now? Mike, why did you call out BM? You guys keep saying Blue. Blue. Oh, Big Michael. Big Mike. Big Mike. 장수야, 안녕. I did get vaccinated, folks. Your boy's vaccinated. It doesn't really mean much in Korea right now. I just kind of got it for myself. And also, I plan on going home back in Portland sometime next month, hopefully. And again, I have a lot of work that I need to get done, so I can't be there for very long. But say I didn't get vaccinated, I would have to come back and be quarantined for 2 weeks. And I wouldn't be able to get a lot of the meetings done. So, yeah, that's why I needed to get vaccinated no matter what. I didn't know this, but apparently talking about vaccinations has become a very touchy subject for people. especially in the States. So I decided not to talk about it all too much. You know, people have different opinions about getting vaccinated, and I have my own opinion about it, but I'm not trying to put myself out there and get in an argument about getting vaccinated or not. So you guys do you about that. Like, I would like to tell you guys to get vaccinated, but again, it's your choice, I guess. But yeah, let's not talk about getting vaccinated or whatnot. Immediately somebody says you should talk about it. And somebody says I'm from the States. Yeah, I mean, you know, although I am in Korea, I try to stay like kind of in touch with what's going on in the States. Not to say I'm just like online looking up news and seeing what's going on in the States, but yeah, it just seems like a lot of people are arguing about whether or not you should get vaccinated, or like the efficacy of getting vaccinated, and like whether or not it prevents or like helps prevent. Like it just, I don't know, like I'm just leaving it to the science. And like, I don't know, some people are like, you know, there's a different side to the science, like there's a different side to it. Some people are saying this, some people are saying that. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know shit about getting vaccinated. But I got it because I didn't think that deep into it, other than the fact that, you know, I don't want to spread, you know, especially being back home, I don't want to spread any kind of germs or viruses to my parents. And I mean, they're vaccinated. My sister's vaccinated, but you know, that's all I'm gonna say. Nothing else. I know there's a lot of people who are like anti-vaxxers, and I'm not trying to get in an argument with y'all. If there is any of you, if any of you guys are, but yeah, I am vaccinated. I got vaccinated not too long ago. I got sick from the second dose. So stay safe. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've heard the second dose is kind of a bummer, but I'll be all right. What's your plans tomorrow? Work. I got a lot to work on. I got a lot of shit I have to get done, especially if I want to be able to go back home next month. I need to get a lot of shit done. So, a lot of work. Like, you guys would be amazed how boring my life is. Like, actually, you guys might have caught on already. Like, all I do is work. I never get outside. Like, I only go out of my studio when I've realized it's been way too long since I've seen my homies. Or, other than that, it's always for work. I just never go out. I'm always here working on music, thinking about my next move. Yeah, it's just, I got a lot to do right now, especially in the next month. I got a lot to do, so. Have you seen, hold on. How long? Dude, I can't even keep up with the comments, man. My eyes are getting hazy. You gotta rest well. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be able to get more sleep in the next week, hopefully. I'll be all right. Did someone de-appointment? De-appointment? What does that mean? What does that mean? Have you seen Shang-Chi? I have not, but I plan to, because it seems like all the Marvel movies that are coming out in the near future all look fire as hell. I'm not that deep into the whole like MCU. Like, I'm a fan, but I think I'm a fringe fan as in like I don't know all the ins and outs about the Marvel universe like a lot of the people do. But I started appreciating the Marvel franchise a lot more since I watched the Guardians of the Galaxy. Is it of the Galaxy or of yeah, of the Galaxy? See, this is how I feel right now. My brain is super scattered. And Doctor Strange. But otherwise, why I'm so excited about some of the newer releases that are coming out soon. When I was younger, the only Marvel character that I was really into was Venom and Carnage, which the new Venom 2 is going to introduce Carnage. So that's one thing I am very excited about. But yeah, the Eternals looks like a really, really good movie. Shang-Chi, that movie looks really, really good. Yeah, so I'm excited about all those movies, not songs. Someone said I've never seen a Marvel movie. Damn, you're missing out. They're really good. They are very good. How did you get into Venom? Have you read the comics? No, I haven't. The only reason why I was really into it was because one of my favorite action figures when I was in grade school was of a Venom and a Carnage, like action figure. And I got like video games, like Spider-Man video games for it. Super old news. This was when I was in second grade. I actually know exactly what grade I was in because it was right before I moved to Oregon from Washington. And when I was living in Washington, that's when I was really into that. So, yeah. Did you watch Venom? I watched the first one. The second one's not even out yet, so... Any plans for post-COVID? Number one, the top of the list, the first thing I need to do is figure out a tour date, some tour dates, I mean, because it's something that we've been wanting to do for so long, but yeah, man. I mean, you guys know the story. Like, we were in the talks of actually, we were connected with the promoting team. And we were going to go on the road, but then COVID happened and ruined all of that for us. So, yeah, we'll figure it out, though. We'll eventually figure it out. Yeah, the day we announce the tour dates, that's probably going to be at least one of my favorite moments of my life. Happiest moments of my life, at least memorable moments of my life. So I can't wait. Hopefully it'll happen very soon. Atlanta, I'll go for sure. Yeah. Canada, London. I mean, you guys could shout out wherever. There isn't a place that I don't want to go to. This has nothing to even do with touring. It just has more to do with me. I like to see new things. I think it's inspiring as a musician too. But just me, myself, I like traveling. So, yeah. I literally want to go everywhere. Come to Oklahoma, yeah. Gotta go to Oklahoma. Wouldn't have known anything about Oklahoma other than, of course, the Oklahoma OKC Thunders. Alexa's from Oklahoma, and that's when I was like, oh, I've never met anybody from Oklahoma. So that was interesting, and she kind of told me about how Oklahoma was. Sounds very much like Oregon. Seems like an Oregon That's not Oregon. All right, it's like an Oregon of the, not quite east. Where would is that? I'm geographically challenged. I don't know exactly where Oklahoma is. Would you consider that the east? Yeah, Alexa's a beautiful person. She's a very good person. She's a hardworking, very talented, very talented kid. Good friend. Yes. I haven't been able to see her in the longest time. We both planned on like hanging out for a long time, but it was either she had something to do, and when I say something to do, it was always work, like both of us. So we recently, we talked again about catching up. So we'll talk more about Oklahoma and Oregon and its similarities. Come to the Bermuda Triangle. Is it hard to meet artists from small towns from America? It has nothing to do with meeting people. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, I guess that could be a part of it, because it's not like there's a lot of Korean Americans in the industry. There's a lot more than usual for sure. Like, but it's just there's like a little community of Korean Americans in this industry. So, most of them being from LA, most of them, almost every one of the folks that I've met are from LA, or if not from California. Some from New York. I mean, Peniel's from Chicago, but I wouldn't consider Chicago obscure. So, yeah. I'll keep shouting out Ted Park. What about him? Is he from Oklahoma? Are you guys saying? Oh yes, I heard Jay Park is from Washington. But I don't know Jay Park in person, so yeah. I'm saying the people that I know in person, or at least, had a conversation with. Yeah, not a lot of people, not a diverse group, mostly from LA, California, and somewhere in California or New York. And this is no disrespect to people from LA or from California. I'm just saying most of the people that I met here in Korea, most of the Korean American celebrities or personalities, musicians, most of them are from California. Someone just shouted out $1 Million Dream. That's beautiful. For the folks that don't know, $1 Million Dream is my very first song that I released under 28 Laboratory. So it means a lot to me. Do I know Sammy? I don't know who Sammy is. I know a Sammy, but I feel like there are a few Sammys in this industry, so I don't know which one you're talking about. Do you know Wusong? No, I don't. I literally ran into that guy at a birthday party, and it was just such a short, just hello type thing that I would not consider, like, it wouldn't be fair for me to even be like, yeah, I met him. It was just like literally just a passing. We just passed by each other. Come to Hungry, please. Hell yeah, of course. someone completely opposite of you that you clicked with and became friends with. Um, the funny thing is, I don't think a lot of the close friends that I have right now are very much like me. They all are a little bit different, and that's why I think we're closer, because we kind of complete each other. That sounds so fucking cheesy, but we have different perspectives, and both sides mutually respect that about each other. So all of us, the crew of folks that we always hang out with, not 28 Laboratory, but the 28 folks, like the 28 crew, the unofficial crew. All of us are a little different. But of course, there's a few folks that are kind of, if we had to be nitpicky, there are some that are very similar. In a way, that didn't even make sense. If I had to nitpick, there are a few folks that are kind of similar to me, but if I would say the complete opposite, like if I could go as far as I can from who I am, in a sense, Mike is the opposite of me. Like we're literally the yin and yang. Like we have complete different opinions about a lot of the things that we talk about, even when it has nothing to do with business. But the thing is, we don't fight about it. We actually appreciate each other's opinions. So I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to work with him too. Like, he's brilliant. He thinks about a lot of the things that I would never even entertain thinking about. So, yeah. Fire and water, sure. Hold up, give me a second. Y'all keep telling me to go to sleep. The funny thing is, I gotta work right after this live, so you guys could drop that right away. Y'all telling me to go to sleep is not gonna change anything. I have work to do. Do I remember going to Portugal? Yes, I do. It was a beautiful place. You guys are so goddamn passionate. It was crazy. I remember the crowd in Portugal. Wow, it was insane because the venue had... the turnout was all right. It wasn't bad, but comparatively, it was just like the folks in the crowd were so loud, it almost felt like one of our bigger venues. So that's why it's very memorable. And one of the very passionate fans got upset that one of the members didn't wave back to him, got flicked off. And I'll never forget it. The funny thing was, I wasn't even, like, none of the members even got offended by it. We just thought it was kind of funny. So I definitely remember. We didn't take it as a bad thing. It was just a passionate fan. So hope I can see you in France. Hope I can see y'all in France too. I remember Dallas for sure. Dallas was another, so I'll be honest, the US tour was kind of a bummer because the promoting team really kind of fucked up, in my opinion. Not to call them out like this and put them on the spot, but hey, man, it is what it is. They really messed up a lot of the shit. Like, the sound check was never on time. Like, they just promised a lot of shit that they couldn't deliver. I remember getting in an argument, during one of the shows in the backstage because they were just being so unprofessional and they were ducking all the problems. So even them selling the shows, they're promoters. What are the promoters supposed to do? They're supposed to go and put out the information that a show is happening, and that's part of their cut. You know what I mean? So like after they made a certain amount of money, I think they just kind of let it go. They're just like, okay, so it doesn't matter how many more people show up because they made their money, they made their cut. And you could totally tell they were just in it for the money. So I was pretty fucking pissed. Very unprofessional. But Dallas was dope. Dallas was really dope. I was really disappointed that I can't forget New York either, because my parents came to one of my shows for the first time ever. First and last. I mean, it won't be their last, but I'm saying, at least as a 24K member, that was their last one. First and last one. And that venue, they fucked up so many different things. I was very, very upset that night because, again, my parents were there. So, instead of getting into the details, like, my point that I'm trying to make is that this is why back when this COVID thing was out of control, we were actually in the works with the promoting team. I remember I was being very picky. Like, I had to be, because I've already dealt with the bullshit. Like, I don't want anybody to sell us short. That's not why we're in this business. If we were gonna sell out to just some bullshit and just for some money, like, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have joined 20 Laboratory. I wouldn't have started the venture with Mike. So yeah, I mean, a little side story. I mean, that was I got off topic, but point being, like, I do remember you guys. That's why we started this rant. I remember Dallas. Dallas was dope though. Come to Brazil. Brazil, another beautiful place. I remember people in Brazil was super, like, you could feel the energy in the air. Like, it's crazy. 28, we live until we die. Hey! Would love to see you in South Africa. Another place that I've talked about so many times, even back in high school, about how bad I want to go to South Africa, how bad I want to go to Egypt. There's some places that I really wanted to go. I wanted to go to the Netherlands really bad. Yeah, this was when I was younger, and I still do, of course. But yeah, South Africa is definitely one of the places I've always wanted to go. Like, not even just for show, but just to, as a leisure. Come to Germany. Hell yeah! India. Hell yeah! India and Germany recently, for sure, I've been thinking a lot about it because, actually, I can't talk about. I have my own reasons as to why I've been excited about Germany and India, but yeah, India and Germany would be dope. Is Mike still here? Damn, Mike. I mean, Mike's been going to sleep a lot later recently, too. So, you guys shouldn't be surprised. What is Mike talking about? He's not what? How about Romania? Romania, I remember the food, at least. I mean, the crowd was epic. I mean, but the food, it was like the most different food that I've ever had. They made it was just like lettuce wraps. It was almost like an egg roll, but instead of rice paper, they used cabbage. Or lettuce, whichever. But it was really, really good. Can you please say hi to Laura? Hey, Laura. How you doing, Laura? When the fuck do y'all wake up if you sleep at 5 a.m.? I usually go to sleep. On average, I usually go to sleep around 8 or 9, and I usually wake up around 2. That's usually the case. My favorite international food. I have a couple. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where to get started because I love Indian food. I fucking love spinach curry. I love pasta and pizza, and having actual authentic pasta and pizza in Italy was one of the most memorable moments of my life as well. I think it was haggis or something. It was haggis and of course schnitzel. Germany, of course. Poland and their pierogies. I mean, there's just so much food. Like I love all of it. I don't know if I could call myself a foodie because I don't have the knowledge if it's like, oh, this place is the shit, this place or that place is the shit. The funny thing is, I'm so not picky about my food to the point that I actually usually it's going to be harder for you to find me not enjoying the food wherever I go. I usually like everything. I tend to like everything I eat. Fish and chips. Fish and chips, hell yeah. Who doesn't like fish and chips? Is there anything that you won't eat? I mean, this might be a little contradictory, or I might be contradicting myself when I just said, I'm not a picky eater. I don't know. I'm not a picky eater, but I don't know if I'm an adventurous eater either. I don't know if I could eat like really out the box shit. Like in Korea, they have like. I mean, I know people don't really eat it anymore. I mean, no, actually people still do. They make like gelatinous like blood soup. Mike's still in here, so if he could explain it better than I can, I don't know, man. It's disgusting. Like the texture looks disgusting. 선지하고 그거 있잖아. 그 피로 만든 그거 있잖아. 수프. 여튼. And I really don't like mushrooms. Mike, do you not know what I'm talking about? It is a little obscure. 그 빨간 거 이렇게 물렁물렁한 거 그 뚝배기 안에 넣어놨는 거. 아, 뭐더라? 이름 뭐지? Mike, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It is a really obscure like dish. Not many people eat it. May you've been going to weird restaurants. No. It's like a very traditional soup. Is it a soup? I don't even know what the fuck you would consider it. It's definitely not a... No, it's not soup because it's way too gelatinous. 선지? 그 선지 맞나? What is 선지 made of, Mike? The mushroom slander. I'm sorry, I always thought, I grew up thinking that I'll be able to eat anything. But, yeah, I never figured out mushrooms. Is Mike gonna answer me or not? Blood clots. Okay, that sounds even more disgusting. But, I don't think that makes sense, Mike. Blood clots? I mean, I guess I don't know. It's just I think it's made of blood, but it's just like it looks like Jello. It's like blood pudding. It looks really, really weird. Yeah, I mean, Mike definitely knows about like the Korean like traditional stuff, and even about just the culture itself a lot better than I do. Um, Korean vampire soup, exactly. Somebody said it sounds nasty. It sounds nasty. It is nasty. Um, yeah. Somebody said I'm vegetarian. Yeah, I used to be. Listen, I was a vegan for a while, and then I was a vegetarian once I came to Korea because I couldn't like eat anything as a vegan. Mike just said that's what Dante would eat. Um, so yeah, in Korea is not very vegan friendly. It's kind of changing. There's a vegan culture that's kind of developing in Korea right now. But overall, I wouldn't say it's still very vegan friendly. Um, there is a vegan joint very near my place, very close to my place, and I go there every other week or so. It's very, very good. Um, but yeah, back to my point. Like I was a vegan and I was a vegetarian for a long time, so I understand your pain when I talk about like, you know, blood pudding. 형, 선짓국이에요. 한국말 되게 잘하시네요. 신기하네. 한국말을 왜 이렇게 잘하시는 거죠? 궁금하네요. Mint chocolate is not for me. Why? Mint chocolate is delicious. Why would you not? What's going on with this mint chocolate slander? What's going on? Why are we talking about mint chocolate and why are we hating on mint chocolate? Mint chocolate, pineapple on pizza. Let's go. No, Mike. I'm totally cool with mint chocolate. In fact, I love mint chocolate. But pineapple on pizza, I used to say it's sacrilegious. I'm not going to go that far. I think people have a choice of having it, and I wouldn't like look down on them for having pineapple on their pizza. But I will say I used to even say I don't think I could even trust people who put pineapple on their pizza. But I understand. I mean, I get why people like it. Because if I try to understand, like if I try to make sense of why people like pineapple on their pizza, I kind of get what the texture is that they enjoy in having pineapple on their pizza. But that's it. I understand it, but that's not me. There's a lot of people who enjoy having pineapple on their pizza, apparently, which is really strange to me. Banana on pizza sounds disgusting. Unless, I mean, if it's not a savory pizza and it's just actually like a dessert pizza, I guess that could make sense, but why would you have sweet pizza, I guess, is my question. Mint chocolate on pizza. Okay, so now Mike might have been trolling us the whole time because he just said mint chocolate on pizza, which makes absolutely no sense. Banana with bread is delicious because, so here's a little. I'm not gonna say I'm dropping knowledge when I say this because I'm sure a lot of people have it. If you guys have a portable oven toaster. You guys know what that is, right? Just like a mini oven. Throw in two really, like whatever bread you like. It doesn't matter actually which bread. Me personally, I really liked Wonder Bread. Take two pieces of Wonder Bread, butter it up, throw it in the oven toaster, and once it's golden brown, you throw on some peanut butter, and then you slice bananas like yay big, and just cover the whole surface. Take the other slice, slather it with peanut butter. The best sandwich you'll ever have in your life. Somebody say, who the fuck is Mike? Mike is my partner, also known as Zoo. Americano with vanilla ice cream. Yeah, I could appreciate that. Mike, are you calling out toaster ovens now? Yo, toaster ovens were the shit. I remember we didn't have toaster oven at our house, and one day I found out how amazing toaster ovens were, and I like begged my parents to get a toaster oven, and they got it, and I used it like every single day. I used it for Eggos, I used it for bread, and bagels. They're just better, man. They're just better than just toasters, because you have the choice of melting shit on it. And if you just think about it, if you use just a normal toaster, if you slide it in and have any condiments on it or anything on it, you fuck up your toaster, because it's going in vertically. So toaster ovens are the shit. Like, if you guys haven't used toaster ovens before, life changing. It's a game changer. Slice of Michael on a toaster is great. What the fuck are you on, bro? I think Mike might be under the influence right now. I don't know what he's talking about at this point. There is a place in Portland that sells peanut, or uses peanut in their hamburgers. I don't know if you're talking about peanut butter or peanuts. Both sound disgusting to me, but I know Portland is really quirky. Again, I'm a Portland native. I'm from Oregon. And I know how quirky people are there. And I mean that in the best way possible. I love how creative they are, but that sounds crazy. Oh, Mike almost made me forget. Troubles, new song out. Go type Corbyn, Troubles on YouTube, and the official music video is out. Go spread the word. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. In all seriousness, it's very deep. Like, I mean, when I say deep, I mean it's a heavy subject. It's not as playful as we're being right now. So it's a little depressing, but it's just me being honest in my song, and I'm just being I was able to be vulnerable and just an open book in my song. So it was an awesome opportunity on my end to be able to share a song like this with y'all. So it would mean a lot to me for y'all to go check that out. And on cue, of course, Dante's Valley plays, but how about we listen to... Let's turn on Troubles. Michael said, Troubles out now. If you ain't seen it, you are just ... I think he gave you the choice of filling it in because he doesn't want to be an asshole. Somebody talked about Nutella. Hold up 1 second. Had to bring this out. This ain't plastic, folks. This is the real deal. It's glass. It's the real deal. Dude, I got this. I think I got this like a week ago. This is how much Nutella I had in a week. Nutella is really good. But I will be honest, if I had to choose peanut butter or Nutella for the rest of my life, I would choose peanut butter. Yeah, I would. I love peanut butter. But Nutella is very good. It's very, 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 very good. Very close second. See, someone said you should try Nutella with banana. I'm sure it's really good, but Nutella with peanut butter is better, is what I'm saying. Somebody said Nutella is a little bit too sweet for me. Well, then, you, sir, or ma'am, got a problem. Nutella is not that sweet. Come on now. It's not that sweet. I mean, it is sweet, but I'm saying it's not so sweet to the point that it's inedible. I'm saying, yeah, the point being, peanut butter is way better. No, not way better, but it's just better. Nutella on grilled roti. That sounds good. I mean, yeah, Nutella does go well with a lot of things. Sponsor me, Nutella. Come on. Take the bait. Take the bait. Somebody said I don't like chocolate. Well, I mean, I'm not like crazy about chocolate either. But I don't mind chocolate. I like chocolate. I just, yeah. Oh shit, I'm at 15%. That's plenty of time though, right? 15% battery life, we got plenty of time to talk. Someone says, I love ramen. Who doesn't like ramen? Who doesn't like a good old instant noodles? I will call them up for you, Corey. If you're talking about hitting up Nutella, do it. You guys don't have to hit up any other artists for me or anything, but damn it, if you guys find a way to strike a deal with Nutella for us, 20 Laboratory and Nutella on a project together or a collaboration, how fucking fire would that be? I would be a huge ambassador. I'd do anything to get more people on Nutella. Although I like Jiffy more. Nutella and Nikes. Y'all gonna have crunchy Mike in those jars. What? What are you talking about, man? I don't know what's going on with Mike, man. I think Mike's tired. Mike, I think it's time for you to sleep. It's actually your sleep. It's actually time for you to go to sleep because this is right around when you actually do go to sleep. You know there's a problem when people in the comment section are like, Mike, you need to go to sleep. Write a song about Nutella or peanut butter. Maybe I will one of these days. Maybe I will. Mike's actually gonna go to sleep. Good night, Mike. I'll hit you up tomorrow, bro. Actually, I don't even know. He might be joking. He's been trolling the whole time. Somebody said jelly jam. What about jelly jam? Is Mike actually going to go to sleep, or is he just joking with us right now? Mike, are you actually going to sleep? I mean, Mike's leaving, but the thing is, I have to go. I have to get off here pretty soon too, because, yeah, I'm now at 13% battery life. I might just end up cutting off like halfway through this stream, so, or live. Freestyle a verse about Nutella right now. No. That's something I'm not gonna do. Y'all ain't ready for a Corbyn free verse about Nutella. Mike is already asleep. Is the man sleepwalking? Or sleep typing? So yeah, Mike is just joking right now. Mike's gonna jump in and out and, you know, troll. 형 잘 일할 거예요. 한국말을 왜 이렇게 잘하시는 거예요? 혹시 한국에서 거주하시고 계시는 건가요? Troubles in Mike, how do I do this? I've seen people do this. I don't know how to do it. How do I like? Oh, there we go. I pinned you, Mike. I've never used that feature on my lives before. Michael is promoting in his sleep. That just shows how dedicated this man is to 28 Laboratory. I just realized that, like, look at this. Is that trippy? It's this. Ever thought about doing an R&B track? I think you'd kill it. Maybe. I never leave out any specific genres out of something that I might be releasing, because I really do like music. I just like a lot of, like, I don't know if I've ever heard a genre of music and been like, yo, that's shit. Like, I like all music, I really do. Can I create a beat for? Excuse me? You gotta finish that sentence, son. Or ma'am, or lady. Corbyn is the genre. That's our ultimate goal. Like, we gotta get to a point where we just hear a song and be like, oh, yo, this is Corbyn. What do you mean? Like, what type of music is this? It's Corbyn. What's the genre? It's Corbyn. If we get there, you know that 28 Laboratory is as an absolute success. Yeah, guys, go check out the song. Like, you guys don't even need to be on my live, honestly. At this point, I'm literally talking about nothing. Go check out the music video. The song is called Troubles. It's by your boy Corbyn, by me, talking third person like a fucking crazy person. Go type in Corbyn, Troubles on YouTube. It should be there. Go check it out. Yeah, hope you guys love it. And spread the love. Somebody said I'm procrastinating. That's essentially what I'm doing, so I'm right there with you. I need to work, but I'm here on live talking about absolutely nothing. I mean, we covered some heavy subjects. We talked about Nutella. We talked about how good peanut butter is. We talked about what else? What were some heavy hitting topics that we talked about on this live? Nutella, peanut butter. I hate the fact that that's the only two things I could think about right now. Oh, and people that we or I should collaborate with, which seems like a subject that is brought up every single time I'm on live. Which I mean, I'm not saying I don't like. It's fine. And we talked about blood pudding and how I think that's disgusting. Yeah. Pineapple on pizza. I think that's another subject that's usually talked about at least once or twice during one of my lives. Or not one of my lives, my lives. Toaster ovens. How could I forget? Toaster ovens are heaven sent. They're very important. They're essential. Yeah. Toaster ovens, folks. Yes, DILF energy. What the fuck? Oh my god, is that what I think you guys are talking about? DILF energy. I hope to God that you're not talking about me. Because I'm not a... Okay, let's not talk about this. Yes, we talked about the vaccinations. Talked about a lot. We talked about Nike. Talked about a lot of things, a lot of random stuff. Countries, yes, we did. Is this a wrap up? Yeah, I mean, more or less, because I'm at 10% now. So I need to hop off fairly soon. Like, I don't even have a choice. My phone's gonna kick me off. Corbyn, would you eat the crust of a pizza first? Why? Why would you ever do that? Like, what's the point of even thinking about doing that? Like, who does that help? Your hand's gonna be so fucking messy if you eat a pizza backwards. Somebody says, let's go 9%. I think I might be 9% already. I'm at 8%. Okay, before I completely run out of battery here, I'll say it one more time. I have a new song out. It's called Troubles. The song will be up on stream, like on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and YouTube Music. It'll be available very soon, but otherwise the official music video is out already on the YouTube 28 Laboratory official YouTube account. So go check that out. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And if you guys have figured out any not similarities, but how this is canon to other music videos. If you figure it out, let me know what you guys think, because it would mean a lot, not only to me, but to Abs. So yeah, go check it out. Spread the love. I feel like I should say bye now. I really should. And I'm at 6%, so I'll just get off now. Had a lot of fun catching up with you guys. Hope everybody is staying healthy, and hope everybody is happy. Hope everyone's good. Yeah. Thank you for joining one of my lives, or this live in particular. I'm at 5% now. Yeah. I think I said everything I needed to say. Hopefully I'll be on again very soon. It's always love, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.